Hello, my beautiful Virgoans. This is your Virgo reading for money and career for the rest of the year. So the rest of November and December. Okie dokie. With me, Julie Poole. Hello. Welcome or welcome back. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. So grab yourself a cuppa, put your feet up, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what's going on for money and career for my Virgo sun, moon, rising, Venus and cross-watching. Going to use a variety of different decks and see what we've got. All right, take the bits that resonate. This is money and career. So if you haven't got a career and you don't want one, just take the money bits, just apply it to your own life. Okay. All righty. This is the energy oracle. I want 3 of these. So we've got community, which is happy. This is good. This is supportive. This is lovely. The 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. So that's the throat and talking, communicating, sharing. And door to romance. Okay, interesting that that's coming out when we're looking at money. Okay, let's get your tarot. Okay, all right, yeah, okay, thank you. I'll tell you about that now. They're just giving me information about that because it does impact income, all right, and creativity because it puts you in a different space energetically. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Coins. We've got the 8 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, the King of Coins, which we love to see in a money reading, Virgo, and the King of Cups, and the Ace of Coins. Oh, I've got little shudders going all the way down me. Jolly good. All right, let's have a look at these. This is the wisdom of the oracle for my Virgos, please, for money and career for the rest of the year. Okay. And we've got a leg up. That'll be the community. You've got help around you. Help is at hand. Nice. Let's get your animal oracle. We will be clarifying these with another deck as well. Okay. All right, for my Virgos, money and career. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Oh, so sweet. I'm going to have to bring that up and show you. Come closer. Look at him. Oh, he is so cute. Okay, believe in yourself. Right, so let's have a look at all of this. Now, it's one of the things that we're not very good at as Virgos, because I'm a Virgo as well, okay. Interesting, the colours just suddenly changed there. It's as if everything's kind of gone out of focus. Well, it's in focus, but yeah, it feels as if you're not seeing clearly about your worth. You're not seeing how fabulous you are. You're not seeing how amazing you are. Because we're Virgos and because we're always beating ourselves up and because we have this perfection thing. It's never quite good enough, is it? Right, we need to stop that. It's not helpful. Okay, so what we want to do is, see the colour has gone back to normal now. All right, I want you to really look. Okay, they're just talking about this colour. Let me just stay with this colour thing for a minute, all right? It didn't go black and white, but everything kind of dimmed there for a minute, didn't it? The brightness of the colours wasn't popping. It kind of went a bit faded as I was talking about believing in yourself. So I want to stay with this for a minute because it's a clear message for you, Virgo. Believe in yourself and see your magnificence through the full colour spectrum. Don't try and fade it. Don't try and dim it. Don't try and temper it. Don't try and play it down. See yourself, all right? The thing is, we were trained from quite a young age, most of us, to don't be full of yourself. Don't show off. Don't be conceited. Don't praise yourself. We were, most of us, told that that wasn't okay, right? Nobody likes to show off. Did you hear that when you were growing up? I certainly did. This isn't about showing off. This is about recognizing your skills, talents, abilities, your beautiful heart, your caring nature. Recognize and believe in yourself, all right? Now, the other thing they want to talk about is this leg up, because this is another thing we're not very good at. See, I can't really say this to other signs, you're not very good at that, because they'll think I'm having a go. But I'm a Virgo, and I get it. We, excuse me, Just getting over a bit of a cold. We tend to be, I can do it, leave it to me, I'll be fine. We're not very good at accepting help, and we're not very good at asking for help even when it's offered. Well, hang on, the other way around. You know, if it's offered, we're not very good at accepting, and we very rarely ask for help. It's because we kind of don't want to bother people. And it's because we kind of think we can do it better on our own, and we can. But that doesn't mean to say that there isn't some very good help out there available for us that makes life a lot easier. So you're being encouraged to ask for help in any way that works for you. I'm going to give you a little example. So I've been trying to figure out how to make my titles for my YouTube videos a bit more snappy. I look at other people's videos and, you know, half my subscribers, and they're getting 3 or 4 times the views. And I'm like, why are they getting like 60, 70, 80,000 views on a video when I get 15, 20,000? And it's the title, right? So I look at the titles, and a lot of these are very clickbaity. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be clickbaity. But I need to do something a bit more snappy to help draw people in. So I've been asking, Spirit, what can I do? And they said, ask ChatGPT or another AI thingy. So I did. I put in a couple of titles of some of the recent videos and said, how can I improve this? And it gave me titles that were so much better. And I'm like, oh, right, copy and paste, stick that in. But it was relevant. You know, I didn't want to, it's not like if it said it was a breakthrough, I wanted the title to say it was a breakthrough. I didn't want it to say something completely different, but it wrapped it up a bit better. And I'm just feeling really happy about that, because I've got some help now using AI to make my titles a bit better. Do you see what I mean? Now, that's a computer. That's a machine. And it could be a machine that you are getting some help from. But it could also be a person. Let's just open up to let's get some help, okay? Because why didn't I do that before? I've been using ChatGPT for a few months. I know a lot of people have been using it a few years, but it's not my kind of go-to. And I realised it's really helpful. Okay, so, right, I used it with my sofa last week. I was buying a new sofa because I keep getting a bad back because my sofa's beautiful, but it's not very supportive for these old bones. I need something a little bit more supportive, especially in that lower back thingy. So I was buying one with one of those lumbar support things, and I couldn't make my mind up on the colour. So I put the photo of the same sofa in 3 different colours into ChatGPT and a photo of my lounge, and I said, which one's going to look better in my space? And it showed me, and it was spot on, and that's the one I've ordered. So these things are helpful. All right, now that might be a bit waffly, but I want you to open up your mind to the available help that is there when we choose to tap into it, rather than doing the I'll figure it out. All right, because we do that a lot, don't we? All right, so community. This is in terms of money and career, in terms of your world and life. And they're just saying to me, my sofa is part of that, because there's a lot of money, and I didn't want to get it wrong, because if I order the wrong colour, it comes and I hate it, it was a lot of money, and I don't want to get it wrong. Do you know what I mean? So let's use what help is available. So community is here. Let's look at it. Is it the work community, the people you work with? Is it your family? Is it your neighbourhood? What community is there? Now, this can also be a team of people available to help you, like realtors, real estate agents, like mortgage advisors, like financial advisors. These are a community, a team of people. There's also stuff on YouTube, you know, YouTube University. There's all sorts of community there. Let's open up, because I love this row. I really do. The Knight of Coins with the King of Coins underneath community. This is saying, look, there's money here. There's money that we can tap into if we open up to a bit of help, or money we can save ourselves from spending unwisely or wrongly or wastefully or whatever. Let's use this community, because this is abundance here. This is a money and career reading, so this is fantastic seeing this. So what help is available? A leg up. Right, so we're going to open up to this. Now, the Knight of Coins, all knights are action, but the Knight of Coins is slow and steady. He gets there in the end. He doesn't rush. He's measured. He takes his time. He considers all his options. He is all about building long-term wealth and security, having a legacy, knowing that what you're putting the work into is going to give you the rewards. And those rewards want to be significant. Significant rewards. We're liking this a lot, but important for you to open up. So let's use this example of me saying to ChatGPT, how do I improve this title? And I want to stick to like the energy, the meaning in the title. That could potentially bring me in more views, which brings me in a little bit more advertising revenue, which brings me in potentially more subscribers. Do you see what I mean? By me asking for help, that can increase my finances. So what help can you ask for from who that is going to help you to grow your business or increase your job or improve your finances? Let's open up, all right, to whatever feels right for you. And I do feel that it's important to step out your comfort zone a little bit, right? I found it quite difficult to go and ask a computer for advice. Do you know what I mean? You know, I'm of that age. You know, when we come forward another 20 years, this will be normal part of life for people, but it's new for us at the moment, for a lot of us. So, you know, it feels a bit uncomfortable. But let's utilize these tools that are available, all right? So let's look at this middle row. We've got Archangel Gabriel, which is all about the throat, speaking, communicating, talking, sharing, informing, being informed, next to the community card. So what are we speaking into existence? We've got the King of Cups at the bottom, which is emotional maturity and zen and calm. It's powerful because it's another king. We've got two kings here, all right? So we're in this power, but there's something here we need to walk away from. There's something we need to leave behind. The Eight of Cups is that I'm ready to leave that now. I think I'm done with that. I've taken everything I can from it, and now I'm ready to move on, ready to move forward towards something new, towards something that is more enriching, more fulfilling. I'm getting a sense here that there's something you've taken as far as it can go. And so it's time now for you to open up to a new doorway and discover something new. We'll see when we clarify these what else comes through. So it's asking yourself, what am I coming away from? Is it this sense of I'm not asking for help, I'm not receiving help, I'm going to struggle on my own, I'm going to leave that behind and I'm going to be open to ask for help? Is it time to leave a business, a job? What is it time for you to say, I am done with that and I am ready to move on? So we've got this final row. Now, the door to romance, 33, is a master number of growth and expansion. And yes, it's talking about romance. There's a heart in the cage, and the cage is open, ready for my heart to come out. Now, this is a money and career reading, not a love reading. But let's stay with the love for a minute, because love influences everything. It influences our money, our income. And I'm not talking about romantic love here for a minute. I'm just talking about love. When we love ourselves, we value ourselves, we believe in ourselves. When we love our work, we put more energy into it, more passion into it, and then we usually get more out of it. When we are and then let's bring it into the romance, when we have a supportive partner, family, home life, then we are more at our best in our work life. So, all right, they're just saying, whoa, okay, my team is saying, whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, let me just clarify what I mean by that. I'm single, I haven't got a partner, and I'm perfectly happy and I love my job. You don't need to be in a relationship to love your job. But what I mean is that the opposite. When you are in a relationship that is, let's just say, challenging, toxic, draining, exhausting, then yes, it makes it much more challenging to really be in a wonderful space in your work side of life. So that's what I mean by that. Okay. So when we have this daughter romance, for some of you, if you are single and you are choosing to step into a romance, it can light you up like a Christmas tree, and you can glow, and you're in such a high vibration. You know, we call it cloud nine for a reason. You know, when we're in love, we're all lifted. And when we do that, we're in such a high vibration of love that we're tapping into incredible creativity. We come up with all sorts of amazing ideas because we're all loved up and we're in this beauty energy. Life is so wonderful. Life is so beautiful. Life is so fabulous. Then we start to, that energy infiltrates into our money and our career. So it's very, very lovely. Okay. Now, it can also be for those of you who are coupled up that you're putting some effort into your romance, into your relationship, because for some of you, it has been feeling a little bit stale. All right. Now, this can also be about your job, that you're not really loving it. You've fallen out of love with your job, with your work. And so the Four of Cups is a card of feeling a bit stale, a bit stagnant, a bit meh, you know. So we are injecting some new energy into it. We've got the Ace of Coins here, this new beginning in terms of money and in terms of this stability and security. They're reminding me, there was a comment in, I read all your comments and I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. There was 2 or 3 comments, I think, last week or the week before asking, have you met somebody? Are you in love? You're all glowy. It's like, yeah, so I came across in the reading, I don't know, more smiley, more happy. No, I haven't met anybody, nothing to do with romantic love. There's some very good stuff going on in the background that I'll be announcing soon. I'm just waiting for final confirmation and then I'll tell you all about it. But yeah, it's glowed me up. I'm glowing a little bit because I'm really excited about this. So it doesn't have to be romantic, but it is about injecting this love and passion into what you do. So I want you to have a look at this. When we look at this middle row, the Knight of Coins, which is all about my long-term stability. There's something here I want to walk away from because I'm ready for something more. The Four of Cups for me is a card of, you know, I want some more. Yeah, it's not about being ungrateful, but it's saying this just isn't clicking for me anymore. There's something here that's just, I need more fulfillment, more enrichment, more happiness. And so you're creating it. And this is what I love. You're stepping into the Ace of Coins. Right, bring me something new. Let's do something new. And then the new comes. So let's find out what that new is. I'm going to use the tarot, what are they called? Neon tarot. Okay. And as we can see from the side of the deck, it's all shiny and sparkly. Okay, so we have got the Two of Cups. There's love here. There's definitely love here. So we've got the daughter romance. We've got the Two of Cups, which is the loving romance card. But it's also love, self-love, and love for your friends and community. And that can include the people you work with. So we're in this very strong energy of people. All right, a lot of people energy and a lot of sharing, talking, communicating with your community in a loving way. We like this. Okay, so tell me more about this. Let's have a look. All right, so we've got here the Hermit. Oh, okay, they want it upside down. I don't normally read reversals. I've got the deck upside down, that's why. They're saying leave it as it is. So the Hermit, of course, is the Virgo card. It's a card of, it's about you bring, okay, this is all making sense. Let me put them down a minute. Right. As Virgos, we're quite introverted and we're quite isolated a lot of the time. We like to spend a lot of time on our own, and we can get a bit drained being around people too much. But that can go on a bit too long and get a bit too stuck. So the Hermit coming out reversed under community in the Two of Cups on this Knight of Coins is basically saying it's time for you to open up to a community. No more hermit, no more hiding, no more isolating. Okay. Yes, of course, you can go and have some you time, and you know, you can't be with people all the time. It'll drive you nuts, as it would me. But it's about saying, if I've always worked on my own, it's time for me to work in a team. If I've always felt unsupported, like I don't talk to my family about my job or my problems, it's time that I share that now and start bringing them in and including people. So we're coming out of hermit mode, all right? Now, we're going to love the people that are there to support and help us. This isn't going to apply to all of you, but for this to come out this strongly, it's applying to a lot of you. Opening up to, I've got 2 of Pentacles they want me to take on the bottom. Opening up to more balance, less time on your own. You know, if you are 90% of the time on your own, I think mine is something like 95% of time on my own. That's too much. And so they want to bring it down into, okay, let's do 80% of the time on your own and 20% with other people. We need to start bringing in more balance of this support, okay? Of friendships and work colleagues and things like that, okay? Right, what else do you want me to clarify? Because time is cracking on here. Okay. Let's have a little look at this door to romance. How is it relevant for my Virgos for money and career? Death, changes, transformations, shifts. And the 4 of Pentacles. Are you holding on to something too tightly that needs to end? Are you hanging on to a relationship that's past its sell-by date and on life support and we need to pull the plug? And you're hanging on to it because of fear of finances, yeah? Because divorces are expensive. And going from 2 incomes to 1 is hairy, scary. Is that what you need to walk away from? That's only going to apply to some of you. This can also be, as I said earlier, that you loved your job and now you don't love it anymore. So it's time. You know, the romance between me and this job is finished. It's time to move on. So the 4 of Pentacles is, you know, there is enough, but I'm scared of letting go. So have a little look at that, because something here is you're dissatisfied with. Something wants to be shifting. Let's have a look at this ace. What's this ace? 4 of Wands, the Tower, and Temperance. Oh, Virgo, hold on to your hats. It's happening and it's coming. The Ace of Coins is a new beginning, and 4 of Wands is new home. Could be marriage. It could be somebody moving in with you. It could be you moving in with somebody else. The 4 of Wands is also any kind of upgrade and improvement, including promotions, going to the next level, up leveling. And with the Tower, this is happening very quickly. This might come out of nowhere. This might be quite unexpected. For some of you, you've been dating for a while with that door to romance, just pootling along quite happily as it is, and out of the blue, your partner says, let's get married, and you kind of go, oh, where the heck did that come from? Or, it could be something like this. But the 4 of Wands is also about promotions. So this wants to come. And with it being with the Temperance card, which is healing and balancing and restoring and bringing things into balance, the end of the Hermit, of me being on my own all the time, now we have this support. I'm really excited about this, Virgo. I have to tell you, I really am. All right, let's finish off with an angel card, please. Final message from the angels. This is the Oracle of the Angels. Do you like my new website, by the way? I've completely redesigned. Well, I didn't. I had a designer do it for me. See, Community. I work with him. But yeah, new website, new name. Julie Poole now rather than Julie Poole online. And there's big changes happening in the background as well. It's all very exciting. Okay. All righty, the eternal light of love. This is a triple message now about love, because we've got the 2 of Cups, and we've got the door to romance, and we've got the community, and now from the angels, we've got the eternal light of love. So we have got love, love for self, love for your career, love for your money. Yes, and it's okay to love money, okay? And love romantically, potentially, which could be impacting your money and or career. Have any of you got some office romances going on? Let me know. Ooh. Okay, the eternal light of love. And look at this sword of truth going straight up to the throat and the third and out through the third eye. And we have got Archangel Gabriel here with that. You've got to be talking, you've got to be sharing, you've got to be communicating, Virgo. Okay. All right, my beautiful people, that's what I have for you for money and career for the rest of this year. This is exciting stuff. You stay positive, stay focused, go for it, and trust and believe in yourself. And I'll see you again soon. All right, you take care. Lots of love. Bye.